Hey, this is Mass with a brand new Street Fighter Duel video, and we are talking ONI today. Yes, we are. In the background, you can see me pulling for him, but we're going to talk about more in depth about this character, in particular also too, what has gone on since Anniversary. Well, Anniversary turned out to be surprisingly pretty positive as a whole, and now we coming into probably the first really community-heavy banner that people have been waiting for. And how are they going to treat it? Well, if you've gone onto the game, you have seen that they've kind of kept what they had hinted at before, where you will be able to get at least 2 copies of a character. So if you do the waterfall training, the spiderweb hunt, and the undying thunder, you will get a copy of ONI out of each of there. So to me, that's a great sign. Better direction. Doesn't remedy all the problems, but it is helpful. So, but is this a character you're going to want to get? Well, we already know people are going to pull for him either way because he's incredibly popular. But is he the character we've been waiting for? I mean, we've had some good characters. The Anniversary releases were really nice, but we've really needed something besides a tank to come into this meta, this game, and I think we got him. So just talking about that, the character himself, let's go through it real quickly here. And first off, you've got with him his combo one, his Medo Gohado, and basically that unleashes an energy wave that deals soul damage. Yeah, soul damage equal to 246% of attack to a single target with a 50% chance to inflict 1 times Satsu no Iki Oni when the wave hits the target. Now, as you increase the levels, the percentage goes up. So for instance, level 2, it goes to 60%, level 3, it goes to 70%, and level 4, it goes to 75%. But what's that Satsu no Iki Oni do? Well, it's exclusive to ONI, of course, increases soul damage by 6% and crit rate by 4% for 30 seconds. Pretty nice, but it also stacks up to 10 times. And so yeah, this is going to be a combo one for him, and it is out of the gate looking good for this character. Now his other option for combo is combo 3, and that's his Tenchi Sogakeken, and that basically you gather up the Satsu no Hado and unleash 3 powerful strikes. The first strike deals AoE soul damage equal to 248% of attack. The second strike deals AoE soul damage equal to 212% of attack. Yeah, not bad at all. The third strike, though, deals AoE soul damage equal to 285% of attack. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And at level 2, when the skill triggers a crit, it has a 100% chance to inflict 1 grave injury on the target. When you get him to level 3, it increases the crit damage of the skill by 30%, and at level 4, it increases the crit damage of the skill by 40%. And grave injury, decreases the healing received by 10% and increases bleed damage by 10% for 10 seconds and stacks up to 5 times. So yeah, he's gonna work good with some bleed units. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, kudos whoever worked on this character. Let's talk about his super, the Shungoku Satsu. Quickly strike the nearest target 7 times, dealing soul damage equal to 484% of attack. The first and third strikes each absorb 1 time Satsu no Iki Oni from the target. Also strengthens the next Tenchi Sogekeken unleashed, increases its damage by 25%. Now for the levels. At level 2, it increases the damage of Tenchi Sogekeken by 35%. If this fighter has at least 4 Satsu no Iki Onis active, it increases the damage of Tenchi Sogekeken by an additional 15%. Yeah, looking pretty cool. So yeah, so let's talk about the passive. We got a few more parts here. I mean, this character just gets better by the minute, okay? So for ONI's passive, okay? Upon entering battle, unleash the Satsu no Hado, dealing true damage to all enemies that is equal to 10% of their current HP, capped at 400% of this fighter's attack. It also inflicts 1-time Satsu no Iki Oni on all enemies. Trigger skill, Sekitsu Jiraken, I probably pronounced that wrong. Triggered when Shun Goku Satsu hits the target with Satsu no Iki Oni, dealing soul damage equal to a 308% of attack to the nearest target. And as you level up this passive, it increases the damage of the Sekitsu Jiraken. Man, why am I having such a hard time with that one today? I don't know, it's late in the day. To a 354% of attack. Now, at level 3, it ignores damage immunity effects. And at level 4, once you unleash it, it deals an additional strike that deals soul damage equal to 207% of attack to enemies in a small area. Yeah, pretty cool. And at level 5, upon unleashing, it deals an additional strike that deals soul damage equal to 220% of attack, 228% of attack to enemies in a small area. And the unlock conditions, of course, is a 3-star Zanku Hadosho X move equipped. Whoo! Yeah. Very cool. This character has a lot going for it. And that isn't all, quite honestly, when we got to talk about this character. So if you're just talking about his garage, his cars, if you put 3 cars on, it increases damage reduction by 50% when unleashing Sekitsu Jiraken or Tenchi Sogaken. If you fill all 6, when strengthened, Tenchi Sogaken's first and third strikes have a 100% chance of reducing the target's defense by 35% for 15 seconds when the strikes hit the target. Yeah, I mean, wow. This is a freaking awesome character. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The last thing we really need to talk about is the fighting spirit, okay? And it doesn't stop with that, okay? The first strike of Sekitsu Jiraken can also absorb 1x Satsu no Iki Oni from the target. When you unlock it at 5, the assist skill takes effect when the fighter is in an assist position. When any ally or enemy dies, increase the assisted fighter's damage bonus by 12% and crit rate by 8% for 10 seconds. At unlock 10, when Maito Gohado is triggered by Oni's Tenchi Sogaken, it penetrates one enemy. When you unlock it plus 20, when Sekitsu Jiraken's first strike absorbs Satsu no Iki Oni, it does not remove the target's Satsu no Iki Oni. I mean, this character is just freaking sick. And at 30, when Maito Gohado is triggered by Oni's Tenchi Sogaken, it can penetrate all enemies. Yeah, just right through them. I mean, come on, this character is cool. I mean, it's good because it's a fan favorite that they would do a character this good, and thankfully. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had good characters, but we've really needed something like this for quite some time in the game. You know, I played really heavy and hard on this game for about the first 3 to 4 months. Pretty much took a break the last couple months, came back for Anniversary. I still did dailies and stuff. And Anniversary, I was impressed with the direction that they were going in. So I've come back, and to have this fall into our laps amongst some of the other characters that we've seen, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, I'm excited. I hope this game goes in the direction it needs to, because this game is a good game. The overseas version of the game was really good. It was handled really well by those developers. And I know a lot of people want to throw shade on Crunchyroll, but you know, Crunchyroll's a publisher. It still comes down to developer. And they really need to understand the differences between the global economy and player base and overseas. It's so different. So if they could do that, then, you know, they have a solid game. They just really need to understand the player base and the global economy, because it is so different than it is over there. So let me know if you're pulling for this character or not, if you're excited. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.